Well, hello, I'm Chris, and this is my before you sandblast your car video. For this car, I've just wrapped up the last of the sandblasting. Sandblast the car, the whole body. I put an epoxy primer, and then slowly I have bodywork videos where I do each section. I haven't done the trunk yet. Really is not in need of being sandblasted. I could probably just grind it off and pour 15 it. The only thing you really need to know is that wherever that sand gets is going to have to be taken apart and cleaned out. As you can see, everywhere. Now this is actually after I've blown off as much as I could with the air compressor. Well, I didn't put the insulation down because I was going to put vintage AC, but I just can't afford that right now, so I have to put that in there later. The reason I didn't put the insulation in also is because all that has to be taken off and cleaned because the sand got in it. All the window regulators, check all that out. We had to get all that freaking sand out of here. So the reason I'm making this video, because if you can imagine if you would have your dash in this car. I'm serious, you'd have to take the whole dash out and clean it out. I have a van that I did that I sandblasted just around the window channels because it had some rust on it. It's still blowing sand out of the freaking AC vents like 4 years later. It's ridiculous. And they'll blow the sand right in your face. Yep. All of that goes down in there. I'm putting vintage AC, so I'm gonna have to vacuum this out for like 30 minutes on both sides. The engine bay is gonna get sand in it anyway, so that's not really a big deal. That can just be wiped off. But always, you know, build your engine complete and get it running, or have it, you know, where if sand does go in there, it's not gonna hurt it. I'm about to do a video on going through everything, all the guts in the doors, because I know a lot of people have pieces missing. But you see what I'm having to do to the doors. I'm just proving it to you. Everything has to be clean, even the door latch, everything. So just look for a video of assembling the doors, all that crap in there. And I'm also gonna be doing the back ones too. That's the only one that's making me cringe right now. That's a $500 something brand new freaking Hurst shifter. That's hasn't even been shifted yet. But I'm pretty sure you can just blow those out, because they're gonna get sand and dirt on them anyway. All them clutch pedals, everything has to come back out and be cleaned and degreased. Well, I mean cleaned and re-greased. Alright, so let's just get some footage of how difficult it is to clean this freaking sand out. You are gonna spend a couple of hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours, getting the sand out of a car, especially one like this that's got in the interior. Okay, so if you're new at this and you are sandblasting, you can get this like for $20 or $25 at Home Depot. It just fits in a regular bucket. And this thing actually works really, really freaking good. Yeah, don't try to freaking do it all like that. And I swear, even if there was a company that you could call that would remove the sand after a sandblasted car, they would probably only have a 95% guarantee of getting it all out. That's how bad it is. The only reason I'm making this video and showing you this because it is gonna take hours to clean this freaking sand out of here. Also making this video to show you that vacuum cleaners do not like leaves. See, and after you start getting it cleaned up, you got to start blowing it out of all these places under here. Look what happens. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Look, you just got to keep doing that over and over and over till it's all gone. So we got most of it out of the floors. That doesn't mean anything. And we've already been doing this for over an hour. Now we're at the quarter glass. Look in there. More crap to get out. Now see, this is what happens. See, there's a little hole. You can barely see it like in the center. So all that crap is going into the rocker panel and the drain hole. So more stuff to have to get out. 5 minutes of cleaning, and that's just freaking round one. It's gonna take about 3 rounds to get all that crap out of here. Okay, so now here's the real fun one. This is the one where we got to get all the sand out of the cowl. Let's see if we can see it fall down. I'm gonna push it in. See? See, I'm pushing it. Which brings us to our last process after you vacuumed everything out of here, is that now you're going to start blowing with compressed air and seeing where it's flying out, and then going back and vacuuming that up. So for the cow, we're blowing it into there to vacuum it out. See? God dang it. Oh yeah, we might have to take our windshield wiper stuff apart that we done. I have a video on there. All that might have to come out. And then you're going back and blowing to see if there's still sand in there. God dang it. Okay, getting sand out of your freaking doors is gonna be a whole job in itself. Just letting you know, it's real hard to get the sand out of a door, and then you got to go through all that freaking stuff that we're gonna do in another video on this one. You got power windows, you better take them motors out. You're gonna be sandblasting your car. Just make sure it does not get in the inside, and if it does, you're gonna have to go through pretty much everything, the dash being the worst if it does get in that dash, but everything is gonna get full of sand. It's gonna take about 10 hours to get all the sand out of this car. You can't just blow it around with the air compressor, because it's just going to recirculate and get in more places. So it has to be vacuumed out and then blown out, vacuumed out again, blown out, and every little component has to be gone through, or you can run into some wear issues, premature wear issues. All that's still got to be done. Everything, man, it's ridiculous. All that's got to be vacuumed out in there. And I've already got about 2 hours in it, and look, it just comes back. The rocker panels, I don't know, I gotta find a damn hole under there somewhere, but they got some kind of hole or something, and it's gonna have to be you get air compressor on one side and get the vacuum on the other side, and you gotta blow it through the rocker panel, or you'll be hearing that sand in there making little sand noises. Well, anyway, that's it for today. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.